Good morning. I'm Money. I sheep. Don't want to do it. Let's do it in the shape. Scrape. Estamos. Andamos. Shape.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Jessica Grace here. I'm gonna do a quick tutorial. I got some new makeup in, so if you want to see what new makeup I got in and see how I use it, then just keep on watching. So I have already done foundation. I'll tell you everything I've already have on my face right now, and then we'll jump into the new stuff that I got in and that I picked up at the drugstore. So what I have on my face right now is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation Brightening Complex with SPF 20. I have really been loving this foundation. We may have some minor interruptions because I have a little toddler sitting right here on my lap. Say hi.
Hi.
Say.
A shape.
Continuing on, I've really been loving this foundation. I've been struggling with some hormonal stuff going on in my body, and it's caused me to really break out. This has been just so light and great coverage, and it's just been really nice, breathable foundation on my skin. And I love that it has SPF in it already. I use an extra SPF under, but I love that this has a little bit of SPF in it because I use retinol serums at night, and so SPF is really important to me. For concealer, I used the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I love this stuff. I just placed an order on Colourpop for some more because I'm down to like scraping the inner rim of it. And then for bronzer, I used an oldie but a goodie of mine, the Milani Baked Bronzer. If you have never tried these baked bronzers, they are amazing. It's one of my favorite drugstore brands. I love their packaging. It just looks very, you know, high-end. It's pretty. I love the gold on all of their packaging. So yeah, I used the baked bronzer in Soleil 05. And then what I used to set my under eye is this Wet n Wild Color Icon in the shade Reserve Your Cabana. I love this stuff to set my under eye and then also to set primer or concealer on my lids. I really love this stuff. It has a slight little shimmer to it, which I like because I like for my skin to look glowy. But anyway, I really like this. It doesn't dry out my under eyes. It doesn't settle into my line. I have a lot of new makeup that I want to use. Like I have this Juvia's Place palette from my friend Jamie. She got me this. This is my first Juvia's Place palette. I have the whole Jaclyn Hill Vault collection. I have a Makeup Revolution palette. I have tons of Colourpop palettes that I want to use. I am just like overwhelmed with new stuff that I want to use. So I'm just gonna go through like one at a time and just randomly pick something, no particular order. I stopped by the drugstore, Walmart actually, and I just kind of glimpsed through the makeup aisle. It's just a habit when I'm at Target, Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. It's just a habit. I just have to walk through the makeup aisle, see what's new, see what's popped in, see what I haven't tried that I've been hearing a lot of people talk about. And I had been wanting to grab some stuff from Wet n Wild and their new collection, the Zodiac collection. So they had a ton of stuff, but I love highlight, so I picked up these two highlighters. This one is Fire and this one is Earth. So I picked these two up from Walmart, and I'm gonna try those out today. And then I also placed an order on Colourpop. They released like their fall collection, and I picked up this eyeshadow palette called Good Sport. And I already dipped into it. I used this palette the other day and I really liked it. So yeah, I picked up this palette from Colourpop. I really like it. I own a ton. I probably own like every eyeshadow palette that Colourpop has released. I just love how affordable they are. I love the pigment. I just love the color payoff. I just think they're a great cruelty-free vegan brand, and I think everybody should try some Colourpop. So I'm first gonna go in with the shade High Hopes, this one right here. I don't really know what kind of a look I'm gonna do today. I'm just kind of gonna throw some shadow on my eyes. So now right under that shade, I'm actually going to go in with the shade Flow right here. It's kind of like a plum shade. Oh, that's pretty. I always like to give like a once over with a clean brush with no product on it after I've packed on a couple of colors. I do this periodically in between like my makeup looks. I always go in with a clean brush with no product on it, and I just kind of like marry everything together, all the eyeshadows together. I think cut creases are beautiful. They're just, I've tried them on myself and I don't know how I like them on myself. I haven't really perfected them on myself. I can do them on clients, but as far as myself, I just feel like you have to have a certain shape, eye shape for it, and I tend to like blended out looks. So that's kind of the style of makeup that I like to do on myself. I always get a lot of people that ask me, you know, how I blend out my eyeshadows, how I do my makeup. So that's why I started this YouTube channel, to give my little tips and tricks of how I apply my own makeup. Now I'm going to continue with a little bit smaller brush, and I'm gonna go into Reckless, this shade right here. This is really pretty. It's like a really pretty maroon color. And this is an old brush by Makeup Geek. It's a stiff dome brush. And this, I'm just gonna concentrate right here on the outer part of my eye. I'm just gonna kind of press it first and then just kind of wiggle. Press and wiggle the product right there. And see how it just kind of deepens up the outer V of my eye. And I don't want to blend it out too much. I kind of want to keep this color pretty dark, so I don't want to diffuse it out too much. Now I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to use this shade right here, and it's called Rookie. I'm going to grab this brush by Morphe. It is the Y10 brush, and I'm just going to grab it, kind of swirl it around. My gosh, this color is beautiful. It is so pretty. It has like a pink and gold and silver like fleck to it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is beautiful. Colourpop does it once again. I'm going back into the shade Reckless. I'm just gonna re-deepen the outer V right here. To put some powder on my under eye because I'm going to do some lower lash line work, and I'm actually going to use this Hourglass. It's a translucent veil setting powder. I got the mini one of these because I'm a baller on a budget, and the full size is like, I think like almost $50, and this mini was only like $18. I had heard a lot of great reviews about it, so that's what we're going to use today. All right, now I'm gonna go back into the Colourpop Good Sport palette, and I'm going to grab a little tiny brush. I'm gonna grab a pencil brush. This is an old MAC brush. I don't know the number because it's rubbed off, but it's a pencil brush by MAC. First, I'm gonna line my waterline. And I'm going to use this shade right here by Maybelline. I picked this up the other day, also along with a green one, which I don't, oh, here it is. It's like an olive green. I love putting color in my lower lash line. It's a great way to spice up a look, or if you just do a really plain neutral eye, try putting like a blue or a purple, or try playing with color in your waterline. I really love how it looks. Blue is probably one of my favorite, blue and purple. But I wanted to pick these up because I thought they were great for the fall. This is like a really pretty, like olivey green. I don't know if you can see, like a really pretty army green. And this is Maybelline Long Lasting Drama Matte Pencil, eye pencil. And this one is in the shade Jade Olive. And then this is the one I'm going to use today. This is Rusty Terracotta. I'm a warm tone girl, so I definitely appreciate a warm tone eye pencil, but that's this one right here. So this is the one I'm going to put in my inner waterline. Then I'm going to go in with my pencil brush, and I'm going to get some of High Hopes. And then I'm gonna go in with Reckless, and I'm gonna concentrate this just like on the outer part of my eye right here. And then I'm gonna connect it with the top right here. And then I'll go in with that shader brush that I used on top and just kind of run it with no extra product right here in the corner to blend out this little corner right here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and tightline my lash line. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with some mascara. And I'm going to be trying this one by L'Oreal. It's the Voluminous Superstar Extra Fiber. It's the one where it has the step 1 and the step 2. So I'm going to give this one a try. Step 1, I'm guessing, is the fibers. So this is a step 1 side. Oh, that's cool. It's black. I'm used to the step 1 side being like a white primer, but this one's black. So we'll see how that works. So that's the step 1. Now I'm going to go in with the other side, which is the step 2 side. So the step 2, the brush is a little curved. Oh, okay. So the step 2 is the side with the little fibers, because I can see them on the brush as tiny little fibers. So I guess those little fibers grab on to the primer that I laid down. Huh. It smells weird. I don't know. I don't know if I like the way it smells. I don't know how I feel about this mascara. So I don't really like the way it separated my lashes, so I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I really like this one because anytime I try out a mascara that I really don't like and it kind of clumps my lashes together, I can always count on this one and the wand and the formula to spread and kind of fan out my lashes. So let's hope that that's what happens here today. If not, it's fine. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I just really wanted to try some new products and put up a video today. This was not my favorite. Darn, what a waste of $10. All right, so I didn't really like that mascara. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and finish complexion. I'm gonna re-bronze my face a little bit just because after I do my eyes, depending how heavy I go on my eyes, sometimes I feel a little washed out. I mean, you can still kind of see a little like warmth to my face, but I feel like my eyes are kind of like my eyes are like really bam. So I feel like I need a little bit more bronzer on my cheeks. So I'm going to go back in with my Milani Soleil powder. Now I'm gonna go in with this palette by e.l.f. This is the Total Face palette. I really like this palette. I think if you are in the same skin tone range as me, light to medium, this is such a pretty like soft contour bronzy shade. It's really, really soft, not like super, super pigmented. It's not super orange. It's not super like gray undertoned. It's just a really pretty like way to lightly bronze up your face. And then these two blush shadows, they are beautiful. I mean, I mixed the both of them together. This one's a little more peachy toned. This one's a little more pinky. And then the highlighter in here is nice as well. I think this whole palette is like $6 and I give it lots of love. As you can see how dirty it is. So this is what I'm gonna use for blush. And I'm just gonna grab my e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush, and I'm actually gonna go in with the more peachy toned blush. For highlight, which one to use? I think I'm gonna go in with Fire since I did a little bit more of a warmer eye look. Let me get this open. I really like the shape of these highlight palettes. I think it's really cute. I like the packaging. I like the gold around it. Has like the little fire design on it. I really like this. I like the shape of it mostly. I like the shape of it for a highlight. Going with a fan brush, and this is the Morphe 310. I feel like Wet n Wild, you can never go wrong with their highlights. I want to use this other highlighter, but I'm going to use this in my inner corner. This is the shade Earth from the Wet n Wild Zodiac collection. You can never have too much highlight. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of a detailed brush. This one right here by Real Techniques. This is the Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm just gonna right there. I'm gonna go ahead and set all of this. I did pick up a new setting spray. This is the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic Fix. This is a hydrating and plumping makeup fixing spray. Everything in the title is everything I love in my makeup. I want it to look hydrated. I want my skin to look plump. Ahead and finish up this look, and I'm going to pop on a lip right now. I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors collaboration with I Love Sarai, and this is the shade Nude Chica. Use this lip pencil by MAC. It is in the shade Strip Down. It's one of my favorite lip liners. I've repurchased this lip liner hundreds of times. Well, maybe not hundreds, but a ton of times. And I carry multiples of it in my freelance kit. It's just a great nude. And every bride always wants that really pretty nude lip. And this is a great lip pencil to use to overdraw your lips also. I just absolutely love the Dose of Colors matte lipsticks. They're probably one of my favorite formula. All right, guys, so that concludes this tutorial and me trying out some makeup. Let's see, my thoughts. Definitely love these highlighting bars by Wet n Wild and the Zodiac collection they came out with. I used Fire and Earth. I love them. They also had, was it Water, and I don't remember the other one. That one was more of a blue, and then there was another one that had a little bit more of a pink undertone to it. But these are the two that I was drawn to, and these are the two that I picked up. Definitely this eyeshadow palette by Colourpop. I mean, look at these colors. This green, oh my gosh, this green is so much fun. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. And then this yellow gold right here, this one is pretty too. I can't wait to use that one. So I definitely recommend this eyeshadow palette. It's a great palette for the fall, has some fun pops of color, but they're still warm, like this purple shade right here. I mean, that's really pretty. That would look really pretty in the waterline, like with this gold or green all over the lid. That would be really pretty. But yeah, I really love this palette. I'm never disappointed with Colourpop. These matte eye holes by Maybelline. I love this one. I like the way it stayed in my waterline. I had no problem with it skipping. So these were fun. These are really good. Waterline pencils for the fall. These are great colors, this olivey green one and this terracotta color. Skin definitely feels kind of like tight, but not dry. I feel like it's set my makeup, but we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I like that it does have hyaluronic in it because hyaluronic is known to hydrate and plump your skin, which is probably why that's in the title, hydrating and plumping makeup spray. So I feel as I sat here and finished the rest of my makeup, it just kind of made my under eye area look smoother. So I'm really excited for this, and I'm glad that I purchased the mini. Yeah, but I really like it. It's very light. I loved the way it swept away. But it just kind of melted into my skin, which is what I like. It looks really, really pretty. It's not just sitting on top of my concealer and all my other makeup. I didn't really have to work at sweeping it away. So this is gonna be a great powder to bake with. I'm excited to use it more. But yeah, that concludes this tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Pick up some of these products if you can. Colourpop you can get online, but everything else you can find in your local drugstore. So yeah, thank you. Oh, and I mean, of course, the Hourglass I got off of Sephora. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Oh no, it broke.
It broke. Bye-bye.
Say thank you for watching. Say thank you for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Throw a beso.
Bye.